Hey friends, welcome to today's video. Today is going to be the greatest day of your life. Hey, I want to congratulate you as we're moving forward, and it's almost been 5 months now and we're working towards achieving goals. I've given you a platform, a base for you to build upon. If you've watched the first 30 days of videos, you now know how to set goals and achieve them with relative ease. You can have anything you want. If you can hold it here, I believe you can hold it here. And we want to control our thoughts, when we're alone, because our thoughts have the ability to manifest into realities. We want to maintain as positive a circumstance up here as we can at every given moment. One of the most successful men, financially and in business, that ever lived on the planet, Andrew Carnegie. His money is still changing the world today, and he's been gone for quite some time. But in all of his success, he truly believed that any idea, either negative or positive, that is held in the mind, that is either feared or revered and accentuated, will immediately begin to clothe itself in the most convenient way possible. And it's 100% true. If you think it, it will probably come true. The way that our brains work is if you give your brain some information and give it an order and say, I'd like for this to happen, your subconscious mind begins to work on it, and you inevitably begin to maybe consciously or even without your knowing, take actions in your life that begin to make that either positive or negative thought a reality. You want to be very careful with this, that there is a science behind this, and it's true. And the world really does work this way. Keep as positive as you possibly can. Also, be sure that you control your tongue when you're with your friends. When we're with our friends, we tend to just be open and blatant, and I hear profanity. I hear lots of things come out of people's mouths that I wouldn't normally hear in a given circumstance if they weren't with their buddies. You want to be very careful and utilize the same uniform way of communicating, staying positive, always practicing your mindfulness when you're with everybody, not only with your friends, but when you're with your family, when you're with your loved ones. Stay consistent in who you are because you're trying to be a better person. You want great things to come into your life. Don't change your mental circumstance given the individuals that you're with. Just be you. Even if you're unique or a little bit different now, that's okay. It's all about change. You're making positive changes right now and you're becoming somebody amazing. Just stick with it. Don't change your circumstance to lower yourself to meet what other people have or what other people would expect from you normally. You're making changes. You're elevating yourself. You're becoming a better person. You're going to have more money. You'll have more success, more responsibility. And with all of these things, you need to remain a consistent personality. And one thing is very, very important. Control your decisions when you are angry. When you're angry, the anger emotion is temporary. But the decisions you make when you're angry can have a lifelong impact. And I think this is very self-explanatory. There's a lot of ways to control anger, but when we're upset, we really need to step away, and I have mine right here. When you get angry or upset with somebody, you need to stop yourself immediately. And what you need to do is go somewhere where you could go outside if the person you're arguing with is inside, or get in the car and drive down the street, park the car, take some deep breaths, get out your goal card and read it over and over and over again until you've refocused yourself. Talk yourself through it. Help yourself to understand why you're feeling this way, but you can change that behavior. So if you're angry, if you're feeling frustrated, feel 100% free to just step away, take a few deep breaths, and read your goal card. It's very important. Also, control your pride when someone praises you. Pride is poison for the soul, and it can create an inflated self-image with negative after effect. Always the first person to get voted off the TV show Chopped is the guy who's like, yeah, I got this. I'm going to beat all these other chefs. I'm the best. At the first judging, that's always the one we watch that show, and we don't laugh, but we are always amused by the fact that it just seems to work out that way. I know people who are literally the best minds in the world at what they do in different corporate verticals, in different technology verticals. I have met the best of the best. Do you know what? The one thing I've never, ever heard any of them say is, I'm the best. Ever. I've heard them told by many people. I've heard them complimented by some of the most powerful businessmen in the world. And always, it's thank you, and that's it. Just say thank you and walk away. Or say thank you and feel good for a moment, or feel good about yourself. But people who gloat and say they're the best, that's really a negative behavior that other people, although you may think they appreciate it, and they may to your face, but behind your back, nobody likes somebody who thinks they're the GOAT. Okay? So as a result, I would definitely just, say thank you. That's the best way to respond when somebody gives you a compliment or praises you. Say thank you, and then just continue to go on and be the best. Let your work speak for itself. You don't need to use this when you have the ability to show everyone with this. Okay, that's the big difference. When I hear people do this all the time, I get worried a little bit, and I look at the results, and the results don't always match the mouth, but people whom when you work with and they're great, and you just say, hey, listen, I really like watching what you're doing. It's fantastic. They say thank you, and they continue working. And I really appreciate that in individuals, and I think others appreciate it too. So give that a thought, But we've talked about pride and accepting compliments in the past. The best way to do it is just say thank you. And control your emotions when someone says something wrong about you. It can be a trap, and it can intentionally capture you. If you control your emotions, you can figure out how to deal with problematic events and difficult situations and come to a reasonable solution related. And this kind of goes back to the anger, issue where I just spoke about that. You want to control your emotions in all given circumstances. When somebody says something wrong about you or about something you've done, or maybe they accuse you of not doing something that you had already accomplished, the best way to handle that circumstance is to stay calm, continue with the conversation, and in your best way possible, point out the fact that, hey, I actually did accomplish that, and then back it up with evidence. And just stay calm. Completely calm. You'll win the argument immediately, you'll win the conversation, and you'll win the respect of everybody else who's privy to that conversation. People love to work and be around others who have the ability to consistently control their emotional circumstance in any given situation. Always. Just if you don't know how to behave or what to do, always revert to calm. If you can't get to calm because you're so upset in a given circumstance, we walk away, we excuse ourselves in the most polite way possible, we get out our goal card, we take a deep breath, and then we read the back of our goal card over and over and over again. I am so happy and grateful now that, and your goal comes after the word that, and you read that over and over and over again until that's the only thought that's going through your mind. You calm yourself down, you get back into the conversation in an appropriate fashion, give evidence, but stay calm. If you stay calm, you win. 100% you win. Because most people are looking for a reaction. Don't give them what they're looking for. Stay calm, give factual information. You'll win every argument every single time. And, being calm is just the most appropriate form of human behavior. It shows everybody that we're better and that we have good things coming, right? This is amazing. What a good conversation. I was thinking about some of these things, some of these ideas of advice for a good life, and I'm not writing a book, but I don't know, I just had a couple of ideas that I had jotted down, and I wanted to share them with you today. I hope they make a difference. I'm not trying to tell you what to do. What I'm trying to do is I'm just trying to make you think. I come out with all these ideas, and every day I come up with a new topic to discuss. But all I'm really trying to get you to do is think. I'm providing some evidence. I'm giving you some clear statements of how I believe and think around different issues and ideas. And I want you to think about it too, because Your path is 100% unique to you. I can tell you like some great ideas and give you an A to B plan to accomplish goals and achieve those goals, but I don't live in your given circumstance. And so as a result, your path to achieving, if we both wanted a brand new car, your path to getting a brand new car and my path to getting a brand new car are probably totally separate, and they may have always been a separate path. But it can happen for both of us. It may happen in a different way, but we can both have what we want. And that's with anything in life. You want a business, you want more money, anything. You can have it all. You don't have to do it the way Doug Vandergraph does it. You do it the way you do it. And you're going to win every single time as long as you continue to move forward towards the chosen goal that you've set for yourself. If anybody can do it, I know you can. I believe in you. You know what? When I say I care about you every day, I really do. I don't make any money from doing this. My channel isn't monetized. I don't get paid for doing this. I don't have any sponsors. I have a camera that I bought on Amazon. I'm sitting in a bedroom on the main level of my home. It's a bedroom we don't really use for much. But I have a coffee table here that I'm got the camera set on. I'm sitting in a chair with some of my favorite trinkets I've put on the shelf behind me. I want to show you one real quick. You know, on the back here, I do have this. This is my favorite Christmas present I've ever gotten. You'll notice I have it on the back. It's a book called The Story of Us, and it's a cartoon caricature of my wife and I. Of our story of like how we got together and then how we got successful and how we maintain a happy relationship. But this is my favorite book. You'll notice it says The Story of Us, and then underneath it says Love, Kristen. Kristen's my wife. So all these things behind me here have some sort of a meaning to me in some way or another, but it's important for me to come back here every single day. Those are just some of the reminders that keep me going on a daily basis and remind me of how important it is for me to come back and do these videos on a daily basis. But I do it because I really care about you. I want to share good information with you. I want you to be on my team and be a part of a positive movement. And together we can just have better lives and have more of what it is we want in our lives and less of what we don't want. And I think that's really important and it's really great, but you're worth it. This channel has gotten 77,000 subscribers in less than 5 months. So I know you're with me. I see all the comments and the video likes, and I even got an opportunity to get a world famous comedian, Josh Blue, 2 weeks ago to come on here and talk with me about being great dads. And that was probably one of my most fun conversations ever. But I'm going to keep coming back here every day because I do care about you. And I believe that the life you're living right now isn't the circumstance you actually have to be in. Sometimes you're just in training. Wherever you are right now, it doesn't matter. Wherever you came from and what happened to you in the past doesn't matter. Well, it matters, but it doesn't matter towards accomplishing future goals. What you believe you can achieve in the future doesn't matter. You know, what other people think you're capable of absolutely doesn't matter. What you have the ability to accomplish is all right here, and it's anything you want in your life. You have a brain that has the ability to think. You're breathing the air, you're seeing things in front of you. You have greatness within you, and you can accomplish any goal you set for yourself. Most of the things that we want to accomplish have already occurred. We just haven't discovered it yet. Think about it. The flight was always there, but it wasn't until Wilbur and Orville Wright thought up the plane that we actually started flying. And now we fly everywhere, and there's planes that fly all over the world, right? But it was always there. Even when cavemen lived on the planet, the ability to fly was always there. We just hadn't discovered it yet. You have the ability to accomplish any goal. You've actually probably already accomplished it in the future. It was always there and you always had it, and it's always been a part of your life. You just needed to discover the path in order to bring it into your life and to realize it. I believe that wholeheartedly. I think that's 100% the truth. So any goal you want, anything you want in your life, whether it's related to success, business, or personal circumstance, you've already achieved it. You just need to walk the path towards that goal. And as you walk towards that goal and begin to realize that circumstance or that the presence of your goal in your life, inevitably it becomes a reality because you've already gotten it. I truly believe that. Everything that we'll ever discover has always been there. We just need to walk down the path towards that goal and accomplish it or achieve it. It's the same for you. Friends, listen, I went a little long today, but I'm in a talking mood, I guess. I just wanted to just share some ideas and some thoughts. I was going to talk about a guide to a good life today, and we went through 4 or 5 different things here that we talked about, and at the end I've given kind of a lengthy monologue. I apologize for keeping you, but I care about you and I just have some things to share. Listen, I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll be back tomorrow. Count on it. Talk to you later.